Hello everyone, it's Miss LaRose. Today I want to tell you about an Agamograph. In this video I'm going to show you how to make one. An Agamograph is a piece of art that can be viewed from different angles to show two different pictures. They were invented by an artist named Agamograph, and they are a type of optical illusion art or op art. This project is in two parts. In this part we are going to create the base of the Agamograph, and to do that we need a piece of paper that is 12 by 18 inches. It has to be that measurement to work. The measurements matter. Then we need a ruler so that we can mark 1 inch marks across the entire top and bottom of the 18-inch long sides of the paper. So here I'm just marking every single inch all the way across the top, and I'm going to have to slide my ruler over so that I can get those last few inches marked. These are going to create the pieces where we'll put the two different drawings. So I need to section off the bottom the same way I sectioned off the top. And it's very important that we get these as close to being 1 inch wide as possible. When you finish doing all of the marks on the top and bottom of the long side of the paper, then you're going to need to take your ruler, match up the mark on one side with the mark on the other, hold your ruler down, and draw a straight line across the edge of the ruler. You're going to need to repeat this process for every pair of lines that's marked on the top and bottom. I turned my paper because it was more comfortable for me to do it this way for a little while. You don't have to hold your paper the same way I do, whatever more comfortable for you, but you do need to make sure that you match up the correct marks on both sides of the paper so that you will have a lot of long, skinny 1 inch sections. And you need to do this for the whole length of the paper. Now that all your lines are drawn, you are going to need to fold the paper on all of the lines. And in order to do that, I flipped my paper over, folded it so I could see where my lines were, and then I pressed it down along each of those lines. Now I know some of you might struggle with folding it exactly on the line, so you might need an extra pair of hands to help you. Make sure that you're getting those creases nice and flat, and that it only goes on those pencil lines that we drew with the ruler. These folds are going to help create the optical illusion, so each one needs to be as close to on those pencil lines as you can get it. If it's a tiny bit off, it'll be okay, but the closer you can get it to being exactly on the line, the better the illusion is going to work in the end. So fold each of those lines just like I am doing by folding it with the paper upside down, holding it in place so you can see the line, and then creasing it with your fingernail. Now that each of the folds has been created, we need to create an alternation where some of the folds go up and some of the folds go down. Kind of like making a paper fan. If you've ever folded a piece of paper back and forth into little sections to create a fan, that's what this is a lot like. When you're done, it should kind of have a paper fan or an accordion look to it. Just keep folding them back and forth until it goes up and down and it's kind of zigzaggy at the end. So now when I press down on it, it's a little bit springy. We can see the folds going up and down, and they kind of are springy like an accordion or paper fan. The next part is to label each section A, B, A, B, A, B in that pattern because we're going to put 2 different pictures onto this frame. I also like to put 1 and 2 by the A's and B's, so it goes A1, B1, A2, B2, all the way to A9, B9 to help keep everything in order for part 2.